Money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade. Money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the week.
I hope that's Money Boy.
Yeah, that's him.
Man,
I was about to email you.
let's get the party started. Goddamn. I mean, you can't. I mean, I lost my place, man. But you can't do what you said to do it without what you call. I mean,
these
are negative people already.
I just want to say, if they some black bitches, they some black bitches. Like we're all adults here. A nigga know when a nigga say you black bitches ain't shit. We not talking about every single woman. Y'all, you adult women gotta stop that shit. Cause as soon as the nigga say black women, black don't crack, none of you black bitches be like, oh, he ain't talking about me. Y'all accept the shit. I digress.
I digress.
How you doing, Money Boy?
I was waiting for it, man. I was like, where is he at?
But that's what I'm saying though. It depends on the intent of usage of the word. If you purposely using it to bring about negative behavior, that's what's going to happen. That's going to be the result of it. But like also like what you're saying too, Money Boy, if that same person is resembling that type of behavior and you addressing it as that behavior.
How about I'm gonna keep it to just the woman that he got into it with. This lady admitted on a live stream with 12,000 people watching that she sell pussy for $5,000 and up. She is a bitch. If she ain't a bitch, she a hoe. Are we gonna play around with it? She literally said she sell pussy.
And she agreed to that. She agreed to that too.
That's what when they asked her what her job was, that's what she said. She said her titties was fake and she said pussy 5,000 and up.
Yeah, right.
She's trying to finesse. Now she on the world tour telling niggas to get her 10,000 and she'll get him the scoop. She's trying to get Kwame Brown to pay her $10K to come tell her story. And that's why women like that are called black bitches, because they will lie on you and just get you in some shit for no reason. If she didn't like the man content, fine, don't watch. But this whole I didn't know you was gonna be here and all of that, like, bitch, you flew to his house. You didn't ask him about the content that he did. Matter of fact, what kind of bitch flies to a nigga's house and don't know what type of content he does?
Exactly.
Then when she gets there and sees that he's there, she don't ask him this question. What she does, she takes his phone and starts taking pictures for him. Like, you don't have to take selfies. I got you.
That's very nice.
I've been studying this shit all day. That whole full of shit.
Yep.
I've seen it quite a few times myself, man, going around YouTube. My perspective stay the same. She a dumbass.
But I guess the question that I have is, there's been a lot of men that have cheered Tommy for getting hit. There have been a lot of men that said he shouldn't call the police. He shouldn't do all that. And there have been men that have criticized him for even standing up, for just standing up. Like, hold up, I'm not going to let you whoop my ass. What is a man supposed to do in this situation? And I don't know if y'all caught it, but this bitch picked up the microphone and was about to hit that man in his face. Mm-hmm. If that had been me, I would have rock bottomed that bitch through the table.
Through the table, she was going out that glass tumbler I was coming with.
It's called self-defense. When you're hit first, it's called self-defense.
By the way, that's a $400 mic.
And he was just sitting there using words.
And it wasn't hers.
And for anybody that's in his language, all of the people up there had been saying the word bitch freely the entire night.
They all laughing at her crazy ass.
Everybody on that panel had been using the word bitch. So I don't know how it got to that point. Because even before she stood up, he was just like, these black bitches is crazy. She wasn't offended then.
Mm-hmm. But all of a sudden, she's offended now.
knowing that he's holding the tape of her assaulting him, you still want to get out here and run your mouth.
Well,
Because I
that's why
I saw an assault on his end. I mean, on her. From,
man, what do you expect from a black bitch? I'm just saying. That's not a woman. I don't call if a person's not acting out of line, I have no reason to call them out their name. Everybody is not just a queen to me because they're the same color as me, or a king. Because again, I'm talking about it's a whole bunch of ain't shit ass niggas out here that's laughing about this situation, and I really want to know what the fuck are men supposed to do in a situation like this? If we whoop the
Tommy was a
woman
no-win
ass,
situation.
no, that's not Tommy. It's all men because that could have been any one of us.
Yep.
And the reaction, if we whooped the bitch ass, we wrong. If we didn't, oh, we some punks because we got whooped by a woman. That's what you get. And then if a nigga say, well, I'm a sue, oh, you a puss ass nigga. You cannot win. What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Exactly. That's the point that I made earlier. That it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. What was it supposed to do?
I mean, truthfully, I'm gonna let you get about one or two if you happen to get across. But I mean, after a while,
they shouldn't even get zero, bro. None. Period. No person should put your hands on.
Yeah, you can't get one because if I can't get one, you can't. I don't put hands on people. It ain't about taking. Bitches need to keep their hands to themselves. Men are taught not to hit women. Women need to be taught not to hit men, especially when they know they're not fucking stronger than us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
but now that's interesting though, one Money Boy. Now here's a question that I want to ask everyone on the panel and also in the chat as well too. Do y'all believe that women are taught to hit men or not?
Yeah.
Taught no, but I think they know they can get away with shit.
It seems like something that they pick up on real quick.
I mean, especially when they're little, they figure it out.
And you see it early. It's like they just over aggressive for some damn reason. Yeah, turned down for what? You know what I'm saying? They just maxed out for some damn reason.
Because check this out, y'all. As y'all know, I have daughters. Whenever any one of my daughters think that they could go and either hit only their brothers or each other, I check them right then and there and tell them, no, don't do that. So, are they being taught at a young age that, hey, domestic violence is wrong, you don't do that to each other, or they in a household, come from a household where they say, oh, it's okay.
Is it domestic violence? Because now that we know what they teach in the school, are they even seeing gender? Is the youth even seeing gender? Point. You know what I'm saying? Or are they just seeing just another human?
It doesn't have to be gender for it to be domestic violence.
Yeah, true.
I know, but the mind training, it's like they automatically going blind to it then.
I get what he said.
They're just not taught. They're just not taught to keep their hands to themselves like men are.
Yeah, that's true. They're not. But
they grow up hearing men aren't supposed to hit women.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what I teach my sons. I tell them straight up, hey, a man don't never supposed to put your hand on a woman, period. I don't care how much she try to manipulate you or to entice you to do it. Don't never put your hand on a woman. But listen to me. But the only exception to the rule is that if you try to defend yourself, by all means, defend yourself.
If I get hit, self-defense mode kicks in.
Urban, you don't teach them pillow fights.
And
you gotta get off the aggressive somewhere, man. They siblings. I hit my sister in the head with a loaf of bread. Don't tell me that.
So I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
But it was a loaf of bread.
Was it a French roll?
No, man, it was a loaf of bread. You know,
oh yeah, what type of bread?
Can I chime in for a second?
Nice soft white bread too.
Oh, go ahead, Miss Wilson. Go ahead, Miss Wilson.
I was just gonna say, it's wonderful that you are able to and happy, you're happily an active parent right? That you're able to show by scaffolding, by modeling what
Mm-hmm.
is acceptable and appropriate and what is not. What's unfortunate with this culture, and our culture is included in it, is that there is an increase in domestic violence and also of the mortality of Black women. And I hear what you all are saying regarding the girls hitting the boys. And respectfully, those boys grew up, right? And they began to hit the girls. So it's where we all can kind of, participate in uh, helping all of us, the boys and the girls, to keep their hands to themselves, right? And that's what I was hearing, and I was appreciating you all saying. I just wanted to sprinkle that in there as well, because again, for us, it's now becoming a sense of urgency. It is a safety
I,
issue that
I mean,
now I
so
would love, if you let me finish for just a minute, and I'll give it to you, Mr. Matt. Ideally, with the blessing that I'm going to get, I would love to begin having different uh, uh, classes, if you will, for young girls in particular, to not, like the keto and things of that nature, to where they can feel comfortable regardless of what's happening around them, because there were so many of us as little kids that didn't have that, right? So we were misused, abused, and mistreated, right? And again, it's not to take anything away from urban. That's why I'm saying, yes, more active parents, especially Black fathers, that are showing how and explaining why, and you're doing it consistently. That is, in my humble opinion, is what we need more of. So I just wanted to share that before I gave it to you, Mr. Matt.
Hey, Matt, right before you comment, I want to real quick piggyback on what Miss Queen Mott said. She said that this is why Tommy should have just took it and stayed in his chair, because a man can't win in that situation. Now, my question to you is this, Queen Mott. Let's say that he decided to take it and stay in the chair, right? Let's say that she picked up that mic and went bam, hit him on the side of the head. But she had hit him so hard that it caused physical harm to him, to the point where she ended up literally killing this dude. So would it be advisable for him to sit there and let a woman do that to him? Or would it be
He'd be a
more
fool.
advisable for him to get up and try to defend himself the best way he know how? Oh,
I'm
you
glad
go
he.
ahead, Matt.
I'm glad he's suing the bitch. That's all I'm gonna say.
I,
We since we can't whoop their ass, we have to have some type of recourse to make women know that you can't do this. You can't just go around hitting niggas, whooping niggas, and we can't do nothing. I hope he send her ass to jail. He showed where he talked to a detective. I hope he take her ass to jail. I
Hope he
don't think he
whoops your
gonna
ass in
sue.
litigation.
I hope he don't. He ain't gonna send a Well, he's not gonna sue Fresh and Fit. I don't think, but she could have got those guys sued for that shit because it happened on their show. They're legally liable.
Yeah, that is true.
it could have been a setup on their end,
Well,
So
not they're
what?
on. He's on the show now. They're reviewing the shit, so they
But
good. And the girls they're pretty much agreeing with them, but it's it's still one of those. There's always one that got to test you.
I don't understand, man. That chick boy, she a wild one. But
Well, it was one lady that brought up the possibility where maybe Thomas she saw dollar signs in you and she wanted to trigger you into making you hit her so she could sue. But if she
Oh,
did that, it backfired because she hit him first.
Hey,
right. Nah, she's not
I mean,
America.
Michael Larry, your device ain't connected, so I can't bring you up yet, bro. You got to connect your device.
oh gosh, he a Tommy hater too, ain't he? That's why
Oh
I'm here for Money
boy,
Boy.
Let's bring him up.
he
But let me
ready.
let me get off real quick. What you call? But
Hey, Mike, what's up
What's
with it,
going
bro?
on, Mike?
Mike? Hello?
Cut YouTube off, Mike, or whatever you got playing in the background.
Welfare
Mike
check.
Louder.
Mike, you alive? You okay?
get a refill.
Yeah, he muted. Uh,
Yeah, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
There
now,
you go.
bro.
Yeah, y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you're on. Technical difficulties here.
Yeah, make sure you turn your YouTube off, but we can hear you, Mike. And he gone. I'll hear when you come back up in a minute.
But I'm glad he's suing them, man, because that might be a little wake up
Well, I
call.
don't know about suing. I think fuck suing. That bitch need to go to jail. Fuck suing.
That's even better. That's an even better wake up call since we can't call you a B. You
Don't be
can't
that
get
way.
your attention and you can't get your attention no other way. You put all the pressure on us to fix the house. You know what I'm saying? We got to get our communities together. What the fuck are you supposed to be doing if you keep laying down having these babies and all of them turning out to be these aggressive ass motherfuckers? Somebody got to get somebody's attention.
Stop it, man.
You,
You
you,
gotta stop.
hey, the game ain't fair. God there go.
Hey man, how everybody
I'm just
doing,
saying.
man?
There you
Yo, what
go.
up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. My man Trey, Money Boy, what's going on with y'all?
What's going on, Mike?
I'm chilling. Nah, I just want to chime in real quick. Just take like 2 minutes of your time real quick. Um, I analyzed the situation, right? And ultimately, I called the whole situation, actually called it nigga shit. And the reason why I call it nigga shit is because both parties was wrong, right? I told Tommy numerous times, I said, listen, you can't use the word black women. You follow what I'm saying? I even used the Judge Joe Brown rule, the 60-40 rule. Like, if you're saying black women, like you saying the majority, the majority rules. You follow what I'm saying? So a lot of black women, unfortunately, are going to have problems across the world based on what people from different cultures see. You follow what I'm saying? Like now, if you got millions of people watching Tommy, and this person go to another ethnic store or another location, and the minute they act a certain way, those people are going to react differently because of things that they've seen and stuff that's being projected. That's why I think it's important. Now, on the other hand, I think a lot of these women are full of shit because it takes for now for them to speak up about the condition. Meanwhile, when everything was going on the way it was going on, nobody said nothing. Nobody was being outspoken, even though the black homes were under the conditions they were under. Nobody cared until now that somebody's speaking on it. I think they're also hypocrites. So that's why I call it nigga shit.
I got a question for my queen. You said it won't be stopped by law. So are you saying there are more ignorant, wretched black women out here than there are women who know how to control their emotions and not hit men? Is that what you're saying? So if the law isn't gonna stop it, I guess we need to go back to biblical times and just stone a bitch then. Will that stop it? Will men killing women stop it then, since you said the law won't? I'm just curious because we got to come up with solutions. We can't keep getting our ass whooped. We can't keep just having women constantly putting their hands on us because we say something they don't like. Y'all say shit that we don't like all the time. Imagine if we could just smack a bitch every time they said something stupid we didn't like.
Interesting point.
And I
Yep.
have to say, with along with that, and he could have walked away. He could have backpedaled. Yes, he might have tripped or fell off and something.
Why is the onus on him when they were
Well,
having a
you asked me.
conversation to
Well,
walk
now hold
away?
on. Now, respectfully, you asked what other alternatives could have happened. It could have been where she could have
Well,
kept her
walking
mouth
away
closed.
ain't no option. We sick of walking
I
away. That
thought
ain't no
you were.
option.
So then you don't pose the question. I will let that to you.
I mean, I already said if we didn't hit him, which is walking away, he didn't hit her. yet he's still getting backlash. So walking away, he
He's
still
going
would
to
have
get
got
backlash
backlash.
regardless.
He
He's
still would
an
have.
influencer. That's what they do. They are part of public. That's, I mean, good, bad,
So
and indifferent.
walking
So
away still
it
wouldn't
would
have
have been,
stopped anything.
it would have been like you were saying. It could have been that he also, because he has the following, yo, that's some real shit that he did. He could have smacked that bop, 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 but instead he walked away from that stupid bop, 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 bop. He could have flipped it like that. So I'm saying, I thought somebody was asking about different ways that it could have gone down. And it also could have been, again, like I repeated from the jump, and so did she could have just continued to keep her cool. She said that. So again,
And
I
it,
know it's not an ideal world. I get it. I'm just saying, looking back in retrospect, they were both taking, from what I was hearing from her, I can't speak for him, and I was saying a solution could have also been when she was coming, trying to confront him, he could have literally retreated.
I'm not retreating. I'm not walking
And that's
away.
your
I'm
opinion,
not doing
and of course you're
anything.
not.
Men
And
should
of course
not
yes, you
have
did.
to do. But I'm
But you
speaking for
asked.
men though. But I'm speaking
You
for
asked
men in
that.
general now. I
Yeah.
actually,
Okay.
it was rhetorical. We know what we can do, but
Well,
all
see,
the options. I'm
no.
saying it was rhetorical, ma'am. My answer would be what I was. This is what I was about to say, ladies. If you look up the law, if you hit a person, they are allowed to defend themselves. So men, you don't have to walk away. You don't have to retreat or none of that. That bitch hit you, hit that bitch back and say it was self defense. Simple as that. As long
I
as you
got
got
you.
where she hit you first, it's self defense. You
I
all
got
good. Women gonna stop putting their hands on men.
Yeah, I
That's how
got
you
you.
fix it.
I got you.
Absolutely, no, absolutely.
Attack balance with
I think just the
violence with
fact
violence.
that
I got
she's
you.
trying
I hear
to
what you're saying.
rationalize an irrational behavior is crazy.
This whole situation is just a big bowl
The
of wrong.
the man has to be the one to walk away, not the weaker creature. The person that knows she can't physically win doesn't have to back down. The man does.
And
But y'all are supposed to be smarter and more mature, but the man got to back down.
In certain instances, again, we can agree to disagree. In certain instances, yes, I do believe that the alpha, the masculine energy trumps the emotional energy that the feminine energy that we are projecting. That yes, I do believe, and I have seen, even in those types of hostile situations where that man wants to smack the ooh, he walks away or he retreats. I have seen that happen. So I hear what you're saying. Generally, you're saying no, that's not what it is. I can say personally and professionally, not so much. And when they did, they were provoked. I can speak of one particular man, and I asked him because he was a really cool dude, not telling his name because he was years ago. This woman did so much to him, but this one thing, he could not, and he freaking snapped. And I said, you know what? I can't be mad at you and everything you done took. Yeah, so it's not like I'm not hearing you. Okay, I'm definitely acknowledging your perspective. I'm just saying, along with that, there are other lived experiences that also can blend in as well. That's all I'm saying.
They use some of that energy to go get some of these bastards off the goddamn streets. Who have a better community?
that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
Hey, just keeping it real. I mean, they don't want us to be. They don't want us to be masculine with that kind of energy, but then they displaying more than us, and they don't even want to use it. Where the hell is your black girl magic at? Go get these bastards off the goddamn streets. Goddamn it, wiggle your fingers or something.
Twitch your nose like bewitched.
Yo, what
And she
Oh
go
no,
ahead,
go
go ahead,
ahead, bro.
Urban.
No, go
I
ahead.
was about to say it. She knew if she had did that with any one of them girls in there, she knows she'd have got her ass tagged back. She only did that shit because he is a man. Men aren't supposed to hit her, and nobody restrained her.
And it was all for the camera.
And she had the Jerry Springer guy in the middle.
Nobody restrained her.
And here's another thing too. When we teach our sons not to hit women, but I believe that some people be teaching the women or the girls that men don't supposed to hit you neither. So they use that as a form as a weapon. So they like, oh, a
But
man can't hit me, so I could just say and do whatever I want to do because he ain't gonna hit me anyway.
I mean, I was taught not to hit girls.
Words
I
don't
never
bother
have hit
me.
girls. But
Words won't make me put my hands on you.
how much are
Putting
you
you
actually
putting
going
your
to take?
hands on me will make me do that. I don't give a fuck about words. That comes from male or female. Words don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
just want to say though, I do give Tommy a lot of credit for turning this thing around because the direction it was going, it was crazy. All the men were scared to speak out. We were suffering in silence. So I do give him credit for turning this thing around.
Mm-hmm.
But we never gonna suffer in silence, man. You're gonna always have a small pocket that'll speak out.
Yeah.
But when I looked around, I saw most men clowning him for what happened.
Yeah. Me
I didn't
too.
see
Me
anyone
too.
saying this is fucked up. I saw niggas getting glee out of it about, oh, he said he gonna call the police now. He got hit for disrespecting black women. Yada yada yada. But turn that around. What
Exactly.
can you hit somebody for disrespecting black men? Because they do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Or what if that was your brother or your cousin or your dad in that situation? They got hit like that. Would you be laughing and making fun of him, calling him a punk for going to the police?
I mean, listen, it's called Stockholm syndrome. Those men were sympathizing with their oppressors. Simple as that.
Here's
Big
another
facts.
interesting thing too. And I want y'all to be aware of too. Now earlier I made a statement that I teach my children, right. There
Oh,
have been
quick point.
there have been situations and stuff where like say for example my daughter will manipulate or provoke her brother or her brothers, right? And so after she'll do it, then he end up finally responding back and retaliating and hitting her, right? She'll come run to me and my wife and stuff, right? Crying and stuff, right? So I sit both of them down and I ask like, what happened? And they tell me the story. Now if the story goes along that she was provoking him and she did something to provoke that behavior, this is why I tell her. I look at her and I look at her like, look, you're the one who started this. So what did you expect to happen? At the end of the day, your brother is human. He is human and he have feelings, he have emotions. If you keep on poking at him like that, he is going to respond. This is going to be the end resort. Furthermore, look, whenever you get older and you think you could do this to anyone, this is going to be the end resort. This is what's going to happen. So the solution is don't do it, period. Because
Urban, let me point out something really quick. You're one of the small percentages of home with a father.
oh well, yeah.
A majority of these people don't.
Urban
Don't have these
Cosby
moments.
2.0 got them.
Yeah. But yeah, it's true, man. But that's the point that I'm making though. Is um it have to be taught and emphasized that hey, if you decide to do this type of behavior, there is going to be a cause and effect factor to it. Period. So expect it to happen. So the solution is don't do it. And then we all up here, we all talking about it. We all want to talk about the situation. The situation is as crazy and effed up as it is, right? But the whole solution of this situation comes with accountability from that woman. I don't see the be up, and I'm be real with y'all. I don't see no type of accountability from Tommy on this part, to be honest. Because he wasn't the one who provoked the woman. She provoked him and she provoked that situation. Period.
Yeah, they were having a conversation about what she wanted to talk about. The show was ending. They
Yeah,
were
it was
giving their
over.
outros. And
She's bringing
she
up a
stopped
non-point.
to ask something personal. She wanted to tell him why she unfollowed him from IG. And then when he said, well, okay, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. You unfollowed me. She wouldn't just let it go.
Pressing
Exactly.
and
What did
pressing.
he do wrong other than say, I don't give a fuck? Then when that didn't work, she was like, well, okay, let me say you tried to fuck me. But y'all's whole show was talking about Men wanting to fuck women, whether it's the first date, when we first see them. That was what the whole show was about. Men wanting to fuck women.
Exactly. And that was the point that I'm making too on Trey, that she kept on poking the barrel, kept on stirring the hornet's nest, kept messing with it, messing with it. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to get stung.
He just used words though. He ain't even stinging. He used the same words he had been using all night. Except he called her a lying bitch when he said she lied on him.
And that was the
Prior to
stinger part.
that,
That was the stinger part. He went back and he was using his words where she kept trying to manipulate him the way that she was doing. He kept shutting it down, like, okay, whatever, and I mean that's how I feel. Well, that's why I'll fire you. Okay, so and
he
well,
said, you
well,
tried to fuck me. He said, but I fucked your friend.
yeah, and that's
Your
his
friend
whole
was
point,
gonna
like,
come
and
by herself. And then her friend was going to go to his house by herself and she wanted to tag along. He didn't invite her. She wanted to tag along because her friend was going.
That sounds interesting. But I
Tommy's
mean,
been
Friend
pretty
got
damn consistent with what he says.
do you think she made it a lot better for white girls to come and take black guys? Not saying that I want a white girl, but for those that's into the swirling and shit, look at how the fuck she act.
I will say
All they got to do is act opposite of what she did.
Like George and Seinfeld.
white women understand, especially if you're an entertainer, what you do is your job. It's entertainment. That's what you get paid for. These black women don't know how to separate the two. They always want to blur the lines. It's just ridiculous.
Like to quote Godfather, it was business, but you took it very personal.
Imagine Howard Stern's wife bitching at him about what the fuck he say online. Why do you always talk about every day? Imagine his wife saying that. And he Howard fucking Stern. That's what these black women do. Tommy, I know and everybody will call him a shock jock. I know you're a shock jock, but why do you talk about this? You just answered the damn question. That's how I pay my fucking bills.
yep.
How about you talk to the women that I actually have dated and dealt with in my real life or done business with, and then judge me?
You haven't heard a peep.
Mm-hmm. Then to top it off, no one ever questioned her about her career.
I wouldn't call that a career.
She
This a
sells
career.
pussy.
Being a sex worker is a career, bro. It's a career.
There's nothing wrong with it. You
Yeah, it's
sell
not.
pussy, but here's the irony of her saying he tried to fuck me. Lady, anybody with money can fuck you. It's not anything special. So apparently he didn't want to spend no money.
It wasn't no
Fuck you.
$5,000.
He spent money on a plane ticket. If he wanted to seal the deal, he would have went on and did it. He did not.
$5,000. You're overcharging.
But anybody can fuck her, so that's not even a thing to say, oh, he wanted to fuck me. Anybody with money can fuck you. You literally said that you're a prostitute. Why is fucking you special? Or were you saying that just because it was him?
And then he paid for a
Hey,
free.
MoneyBoy.
Come on.
Hold on, MoneyBoy. I just got one question. All right. Okay. We know how controversial Tommy is. We know the stuff he say. But I remember the argument he had with the pimp dude. Now the pimp dude said something very interesting. He said that Tommy's a rest haven, or basically like he's creating and help facilitating these kind of behaviors also because the people he's dealing with. I just wanted your opinion on that one.
I have no idea what you're talking about and what behaviors. Like,
No,
do you see? I'm saying, what behaviors? Do you see Tommy running around with a whole bunch of wretched ass bitches with tattoos and shit?
That would be saying that the
no,
behavior
yeah.
didn't show up until after Tommy showed up. That behavior was already there.
Because again, I will get back to what Tommy does on OnlyFans is his job, and part of the job on OnlyFans is fucking the bitches that are popular. Now, when you're doing collabs with OnlyFans people, you're gonna run into some wretched bitches. I've never even been to his OnlyFans, so I don't fucking know.
I'm a
But
member.
I know on that's something different. But when you see Tommy, when he shows you a girl that he's dating, you ain't seen no wretched bitches. So how is he a rest haven? One night stands and shit ain't no rest haven. Tommy don't have running around this motherfucker talking about he got girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't got no hope, and you don't have any bitches running around talking about Tommy paid to fuck me.
Yep, true.
In the internet age that we got, hoes is telling everything. They recording shit.
I mean, I get it, Trey, but from my era, if anybody did that, they flew a chick out, paid them to do what they do, we'll call them all types of names. You feel what I'm
Well,
saying?
he flew her out to do a OnlyFans collaboration. He paid for a plane ticket. He didn't pay to fuck.
That's no
But if you
different.
want to say,
that was for a friend though.
if you want to say that, then
Oh,
I can get it. But that's
No,
no
no, no, no,
different
no,
than
no.
that's
Oh, no,
no
we're not
different
doing
than.
that, Trey.
No, I said if
That's
I'm
the
saying
same as
I got you. If he bought the plane ticket to do it, if you want to say he spent money, cool. I say okay, you're right. I say, but what is the difference between you right now paying to get Beyonce on a song? You have to pay for the fucking feature. It's entertainment, sir. It goes back to the job.
well, that falls in the same line as the chick saying they stripping to pay tuition and they changing up the name.
hold on,
That falls in the same category though, Trey. You know
hold
that.
on. Let
How?
me.
How? He fell.
Yeah,
I
him.
don't see
Yep.
how that
Yeah,
falls in
him
the
back.
same
Oh,
category.
I ain't
But
know.
if you
Hold on.
want to
But
say he bought a plane ticket that's buying the pussy, okay, I'll agree. That's
so
some
he
cheap
bought the
ass.
plane ticket.
That's some cheap ass pussy
He bought the
It's a good
plane
deal.
ticket for her or the
for
friend.
both of the chicks. He bought both of them tickets. So that's some
So
cheap
so
ass
so,
pussy.
so,
It was a
so
good deal for
who got
everyone involved.
Yeah,
the
And
but you act like
interview?
he wasn't doing this before
but
OnlyFans. Come
but
on, like
I
he
don't
was
know
dealing
what the
with the
man was.
roasting.
I
No, it was
don't.
public. Listen, I'm not trying to dig into his
Well, I'm
business, but it
saying
was public.
I don't know because I don't even know about the pimp guy that you're talking about. But I'm gonna stick with this one here. You do realize with the OnlyFans though, he paid her a plane ticket. So you say he paid for the pussy. So he recorded him paying for the pussy, and he was able to make money off what he spent. I'm sure he's made back more off selling the clip of showing them fucking than what he paid for both of their plane tickets.
Yeah, but you got to understand the type of people that lifestyle bring around you.
He sold the content.
What's wrong with buying it, by the way?
Why do that lifestyle got to come around you
Robert Kraft
doing
bought pussy.
that? Don't make sense.
I bought it a few times.
I was like, most rich people do buy pussy. Yeah, I said, there's not an NBA player out there that can't tell you they ain't bought no pussy. Kwame Brown included. But
That's another.
we'll excuse those guys. We'll
No,
excuse them. We'll
Hey,
just point out Tommy about pussy,
hey,
even though we
that's
can't
a.
prove he,
only party
even
Hey,
though we
you see a
can't prove he
transaction.
bought pussy. But we gonna say buying a plane ticket is buying pussy. So I guess when you take a gal out on a date, you done bought the pussy. You
I
paid for
ain't
the
seen no
pussy because
No,
you
but
took her out
transaction.
to
listen,
eat.
I don't
I
think
didn't hear
anybody's
nothing.
knocking him
Didn't
for it,
see nothing.
but
You
it
sent her an Uber, so you paid for the pussy.
Still no
listen. I don't
transaction.
think nobody's knocking him for it.
I didn't see nothing.
I just think it's in contrast with the message because on one hand he claimed his message is to turn things around,
mm-hmm.
change these chicks around, their mindset, but on the other hand
Well,
he
his
being a rest
message
haven
is
for
not. Well, his message isn't for women. His message is for men. He has a men
Man,
empowerment message. You know, the women that's their problem to fix.
we are being soft in some areas, man. I mean, this should be unanimous. This girl was a dumbass.
And still, how can you be a rest haven if that's not what he's dating and parading around with? Now we're saying a man can't fuck what he wants to. He ain't dating them. He fucking them on his OnlyFans. or you saying he was doing it before then. He's fucking women, and we're knocking him for that. Cause you ain't got no proof that he didn't pay for no pussy outright. Where a bitch said Tommy gave me $750 to fuck. You don't have this.
He ain't
Y'all are
had no
just
cases he has.
assuming. Y'all are just assuming that he buy pussy because he say he buy pussy.
No, we just noticed that his biggest issue publicly are the chicks he deal with, like the Roach Queen and all these other chicks.
He ain't fucked them. He has
I
issues
said
with
deal
women
with.
he ain't
I
fucked.
said deal with. Like they wouldn't even be able to come around my circumference. You know what I'm saying?
So
so so
it's a
so
business. Roach Queen gets ratings for him. Cash
hold,
App got hit.
hold on. Let me get this, man. So what you're saying is we just need to cut them bitches off
Nigga, you let
because
Sugar
because,
Shay in your circle. What the fuck? Are we really
because
going here?
what? Oh gosh.
He hung out with
Oh
Sugar Shay and he talking about bitches like Roach Queen
oh
can't come around him.
oh
Man,
oh
stop it.
oh man, you lose some Sonic coins, man. Come on, man. But I mean, basically, you're just saying we need to cut them off because if they don't like the tone that we calling them out in, and then
Mike, don't you be in Clyde Diva chat?
Hey, listen, I know I ain't got Tommy
Mike,
money.
don't you be in Clyde Diva chat?
Hey,
Ooh.
listen, I know I ain't got Tommy money.
Mike, don't you be in Clyde Diva chat?
Nah, hold on. Listen, I know I ain't got Tommy money, and I still want to have people like the Roach Queen around me.
Hey, my boy Mike said no comment.
He pled the fifth
Next
on that.
question.
I mean, my question is, if we don't interact with them at all, how do we help them out? If we
I'm
We
say,
leave them
not
by the
trying
wayside.
to.
We leave them
I'm gonna
by the
be honest.
wayside, and they'll get it.
which
I'm gonna be
money boy,
honest.
I'm not talking to you, money boy. I'm talking
But
about,
I
I'm
just want to
talking.
answer it though. I want to answer it. Then Mike, you can take it. I'm not trying to help them. I'm trying to exploit women like that and fuck them. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm not trying to help them either. I'm just asking the question. You know what I'm saying? As far as how do you help them if people out there trying to get them advice, but then the advice come off too coarse, and then you know what I'm saying. On the other hand, you got a whole bunch of other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Is it a worthless cause? You know what I'm saying? Should we just cut them off?
Like Mike. Mike fell off. Mike, if you've been watching the Fred and Fish saga, you saw how them women were big up in his OnlyFans. They willing to fuck this man for free. If
Yeah.
you've been watching this shit, they've been just talking about, oh, he been killing them and he do this on there with OnlyFans and we want
Hey,
to see
listen,
what he
Fresh and
gonna
Fit
kill him
just
with.
happened. Hey, listen, Fresh and Fit just happened the way this guy Samuel's lifestyle just happened. So that's not something that, and that's what they do.
But how long have you since you've been watching Tommy? You've been seeing him with an array of bad bitches. True or false?
No, I see him with chicks like Michi X, the most ratchet light skinned chick I know on YouTube.
When was
I have
he
never
dating?
seen him with
When
Michi.
was he dating Michi X? They did some collabs on YouTube. When have you
I
seen
ain't
him from
never
walking
seen that
around with
shit.
her?
I remember he saying for his birthday, she done
Man,
got him a massage. Nah, that's too
man,
close,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's too close.
she sent him a massage. What the fuck? That you didn't see him with her? There was
It wasn't
somebody's
her giving
sister.
it to him.
See, this comes off as some hating ass shit because the bitch just randomly
But
said,
man, he
"It's your
using words.
birthday, your back hurting. I'm finna send you a massage." What the
Listen,
fuck? Why is that to be hated on? I don't give a fuck who did it.
Michi, ratchet ass can't send me nothing. I'm sending that
See,
back.
you flogging, bro. I don't give a fuck who send me a free massage for my birthday. It's Saturday, by the way. Any of you bitches want to send me a massage? I'm accepted. I don't know what he talking about.
Now the reason why I won't accept it because I know I'm gonna have to send her something for her birthday, and me being classy, I'll probably more likely gonna send her something better.
What do you mean? You know you gonna have to? No, you don't.
Don't have to do anything.
If you feel like you obligated, that's you.
Wait, so you tell me you don't think he sent her something for her birthday?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna speculate. I know you just said you know you would have to do something. I don't. If I ain't asked you for shit and you gave me a gift, I'm not obligated to give you nothing back.
And just
And listen, I'm willing to bet that
just
he
to
sent her
say
something for her birthday.
it just
I'm willing to bet money on that.
and
Okay,
just
so he sent her
But
some
how are you
tomahawk
gonna
steak.
prove this? How the
I
fuck are
need
you gonna prove? If we bet right now, how the fuck would you prove this?
I'm gonna
Sharik,
put that
that
to.
he's honest. He
I'm
don't
gonna,
hide nothing.
I'm gonna put it to an end right now. How you know she was paying something back that was already done before?
I mean, I
Why does
wasn't
it
trying to go.
matter about the
I
first
mean,
name?
Listen, I
I
don't go
mean,
too deep into
I,
people's
I,
lives.
I
I
don't,
just go.
I'm trying to figure out where he getting this stuff from. Because I was there around the time when the massage thing came up. I was watching this shit and it didn't look that way.
And he was complaining about his back hurting, and she was like, as a friend, I sent him a massage. You ain't never seen these folk out dating. Hell, you don't even see them folk on each other's show.
It's been like over a year, maybe two.
But you know, I'm not surprised because he don't really last too long with the chick. They always have a fallout. Him and what's her name, Staten King, and all that. You know, they was vibing for some reason. He fall out soon after
She
that.
wanted to fuck him.
Have you ever fell out with a chick in that situation?
Have I had chicks fall out with me because I didn't fuck them or I fucked their friend or something around them? Yes.
Yeah, do that shit even make sense to you?
Women are nuts.
Yeah,
No, but I'm asking you, have you ever in your life heard of or had a situation where a chick wanted to fuck you and y'all became the worst enemies because of that?
Yes.
I,
Women don't know how to take rejection, sir.
I think all of us as men had that situation, bro.
Because that same lady, even though you didn't want to fuck her, will run around and tell the world that you did, in fact, try to fuck her. And that's why you mad. She'll make it seem like you did something wrong. Like you're mad at her because you tried to fuck, even though you know you
No,
didn't.
no, Trey. That ain't what they do. The very first thing that they do, they try to say that you're gay.
yep. They'll emasculate you quick.
Mm-hmm.
This gay ass didn't even want to fuck this pussy.
Yep.
Yes, I had it happen before.
Something wrong with him.
And
Women hate
that's
on each
something,
other.
and that's something else that's interesting that we should talk about too. Why is it that men are taught about rejection, but not the women?
Mike, let me give you this to think about too. That chick that went off that said he tried to fuck me, she flew to the house with her friend, right? So you know what she had to hear while Tommy and her friend were on OnlyFans? Them fucking. And she was just there, third wheel, tweedledee, dumbing, probably watching it.
Like an extra in the background.
She had to hear that.
So
And
so
then the girl was light skinned, and then she wanted to make it seem like her issue with him is that he talk about black women. But he just had you, a black woman, at his house. He didn't disrespect you. He had your friend, a light skinned black woman, at your house. He didn't respect y'all. Y'all all sat on the show for 3, 4 hours. He didn't disrespect any of y'all personally. But your issue is him disrespecting other black women that you don't know, even though he's speaking in general.
All right. But I always told him a small pocket of hood rats don't constitute the words black women.
Sir,
Bless you.
that I'm coughing.
What the hell?
That was a cough.
The smoking cough?
Yeah, I try to hold it in.
Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Oh,
Every time we see those types of women, it's the same behavior, same
But sir,
rundown looking
you're
hood,
mad at
same
him for
attitude.
using the English language. That's the color of them. They're black women. The women that he's talking about that's doing this shit at the time while he's talking about it are black women. What other
But if
way is
somebody
he
use the
supposed to
word
use to
black, if
describe it?
somebody use the words black men, what and
They
and, and,
do.
and and then he state, all
Black
right,
men are
and we feel
lazy.
that, all right, and we feel that
Black
that's
men are
okay.
criminals. Black men are deadbeat dads. They literally do it all the
hold on,
time.
hold on.
And it's
So
black women that do this.
what's
No,
your
I agree
response
that they
for
do it.
what you call? He said and he proved that he talked about white women too. How come they not as offended from it coming from a black man than black women?
Black men ain't on the front line. Black men don't protect us.
No, I kind of understand what the girl was saying when she said he said a lot. Because after a while, when you do something so much, it do start to turn into uh, something that seems malicious or vindictive or harassment. It, there's degrees to
So
certain things.
Howard Stern hates white people because he talks about them every day on this show for the past 30 years. He hates white people.
Well, to be honest, I don't follow him, so give me somebody else that we got in common.
I mean,
What?
Joe Rogan
Joe Rogan?
talks about white people all day. Does he hate them?
To be honest with you, I only heard about Joe Rogan with this whole
See,
controversy
you
thing.
have an excuse for everything, sir. You need to diversify your motherfucking portfolio
which,
then.
no,
Because
Hey,
I'm
hey, he,
these
hey,
people have shows and have been popular for decades, and they talk about their own kind, yet their own kind never says you hate white people.
hey, you got some nigger or something, Larry. You need to be
No, I'm just a
diverse.
realist. Well, that's the same. Listen, I'm just a realist. That's the same thing they said about Tommy when he felt the
which
way he
color?
felt about black
Which
women. So
color?
come on.
I mean, how do you feel about black women? I'm pretty sure you got a Valero's on your corner, a kangaroo, or some kind of gas station. You know what I'm saying, for the hood or something. When you go in there and you see these motherfuckers acting up, what do you be thinking?
No,
Not your highness.
no, trust me. Trust me.
These queens don't know no better. Somebody need to talk to them with love.
We got to
No,
uplift them.
no. Listen. I
Look
felt
at
the
my
same
kings and
way.
queens fighting each other, man. Go, go, go.
Let me tell you, I felt the same way millions of black men felt like yourself that saw it and felt helpless that they couldn't say nothing because there's gonna be a whole bunch of backlash. That's the reason why I gave
I mean,
Tommy the credit that I gave him for
I mean,
because
as you get older, I mean, you see it. You know what I'm saying? When you're younger, you really don't pay it no mind. You in your neighborhood, you know most of them, but you ain't really paying attention to the attitude or the atmosphere. But as you get older and you start to have kids, you start to look at this shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Uh,
true.
the- the- these chicks, wow, man. The dudes ain't no better, but we can't straighten the house unless we grab the queen's attention. If we want to call them queens.
Nope, man, you gotta let them queens do what they do. You can't say nothing. You just gotta accept it.
So let me ask all y'all. Let me ask all y'all a question on this panel, right? So throughout
Mm-hmm.
this whole topic, we've been talking about this, right? So what would be a reasonable solution to all this?
The girl
Cut
goes
them
to
all,
jail.
cut them all off and keep moving. I mean, we'll have less bastards in the future. No, I mean, I don't know. It's no. It's like we be everything that we come up with. It seems like it's getting cut off by something. You know what I'm saying? Even when you try to talk through it rationally, it's still the situation is still there. So I mean, mm,
wait, hold on, you sound kind of low, brother. Um, I mean, are you suffering in silence, brother? Press one if you're suffering in silence, man.
oh no, let me straighten my mic up. Can you hear me now? Is my
There
mic
we
loud?
go. Got some
Yeah,
bass in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I hate you that.
Oh no, I was laying back in my chair there. But what I'm saying is, what is the solution if we keep getting cut off at every angle? No, it don't matter what we're saying. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what we're doing. It's still we're gonna have people who's gonna come with the. You know what I'm saying?
Trish is over here with the shit. She is
Just,
shaming my good brother. I'm finna go over there and roast her ass.
Oh,
oh boy,
Trisha talking about Tommy.
Yeah.
that's the den right there, boy.
Oh man, we gotta end the show and go over with Trisha.
Boy,
Smash it.
y'all
Smash
can
it.
have
Hey,
that.
Trish.
I'm going
Shout
on
out.
mute.
Wait, who's Trish?
She's
Trish,
fun. She's different.
I ain't in position to drop the link.
Now Trish, she's is she quote unquote beef sector?
Beef sector
Supposedly.
8.
I don't know, boy. She done put me to sleep the last couple of nights.
She in the beef sector.
So she be cutting up about 7 in the morning, boy. I go to sleep, got daggone, boy. They be cutting up.
Now I
See, unfortunately, this is what it's come down to. Those black men got to group ourselves in corners somewhere on the internet and try to discuss our problems.
I'm
panel hopping. I'm finna go over here
I'm
finna go over here to a panel full of women with a chat full of women, and it's chat full of women, 2 women on the panel. I'm finna go preach the same exact message. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Urban, thanks for having me up.
Gang out. We gonna pull up 2 after my show, bro.
Man,
we going over there.
I'm finna share it on my community wall, man.
Word.
I'm not force be with you.
Y'all come drop stakes and let her know we sent you. You too, Mike. Go to my community wall. She'll let you up on the panel. She'll let you up on the panel. You'll be her type of guest. You against Thomas, she gonna let you rock all night.
MoneyBoy. Trade. MoneyBoy. Trade. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the